Geography, from Greek geographia, literally earth description, is a field of science devoted to the study of the lands, features, inhabitants, and phenomena of the earth and planets. The first person to use the word geographia was Eratosthenes 276 to 194 BCE. Geography is an all encompassing discipline that seeks an understanding of Earth and its human and natural complexities, not merely where objects are, but also how they have changed and come to be. Geography is often defined in terms of two branches, human geography and physical geography. Human geography is concerned with the study of people and their communities, cultures, economies, and interactions with the environment by studying their relations with and across space and place. Physical geography is concerned with the study of processes and patterns in the natural environment, like the atmosphere, hydrosphere, biosphere, and geosphere. The four historical traditions in geographical research are spatial analysis of natural and the human phenomena, area studies of places and regions, studies of human land relationships, and the earth sciences. Geography has been called the world discipline and the bridge between the human and the physical sciences. Introduction. Geography is a systematic study of the universe and its features. Traditionally, geography has been associated with cartography and place names. Although many geographers are trained in toponymy and cartology, this is not their main preoccupation. Geographers study the space and the temporal database, distribution of phenomena, processes, and features, as well as the interaction of humans and their environment. Because space and place affect a variety of topics such as economics, health, climate, plants, and animals, geography is highly interdisciplinary. The interdisciplinary nature of the geographical approach depends on an attentiveness to the relationship between physical and human phenomena and their spatial patterns. Geography specific to the planet Earth and other celestial bodies are specified, such as geography of Mars, or given another name, such as areography in the case of Mars. Names of places are not geography. To know by heart the whole gazetteer full of them would not in itself constitute anyone a geographer. Geography has higher aims than this. It seeks to classify phenomena like the natural, alike of the natural and of the political world, insofar as it treats of the latter, to compare, to generalize, to ascend from effects to causes, and in doing so to trace out the laws of nature and to mark their influences upon man. This is a description of the world, that is geography. In a word, geography is a science, a thing not of mere names but of argument and reason, of cause and effect. William Hughes, 1863. Geography as a discipline can be split broadly into three main branches: human geography, physical geography, and technical geography. Human geography largely focuses on the built environment and how humans create, view, manage, and influence space. Physical geography examines the natural environment and how organisms, climate, soil, water, and landforms produce and interact. The difference between these approaches led to the development of integrated geography, which combines physical and human geography and concerns the interactions between the environment and humans. Space. Just as all phenomena exist in time and thus have a history, they also exist in space and have a geography. For something to exist in the realm of geography, it must be able to be described spatially. Thus, space is the most fundamental concept and the foundation of geography. The concept is so basic that geographers often have difficulty defining exactly what it is. Absolute space is the exact site or spatial coordinates of objects, persons, places, or phenomena under investigation. We exist in space. Absolute space leads to the view of the world as a photograph with everyone frozen in place when the coordinates were recorded. Today, geographers are trained to recognize the world as a dynamic space where all processes interact and take place rather than a static image on a map. Place. Place is one of the most complex and important terms in geography. In human geography, place is the synthesis of the coordinates on the Earth's surface, the activity and use that occurs, has occurred, and will occur at the coordinates, and the meaning ascribed to the space by human individuals and groups. This can be extraordinarily complex, as different spaces may have different uses at different times and mean different things to different people. In physical geography, a place includes all of the physical phenomena that occur in space, including the lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. Places do not exist in a vacuum and instead have complex spatial relationships with each other, and place is concerned how a location is situated in relation to all other locations. As a discipline, then, the term place in geography includes all spatial phenomena occurring at the location, the diverse uses and meanings humans ascribe to that location, and how the location impacts and is impacted by other locations on Earth. Time. Time is usually thought to be within the domain of history, however, it is of significant concern in the discipline of geography. In physics, space and time are not separated and are combined into the concept of space-time. Geography is subject to the laws of physics, and in studying things that occur in space, time must be considered. Time in geography is more than just a historical record of events that occurred at various discrete coordinates, but also includes modeling the dynamic movement of people, organisms, and things through space. Time facilitates movement through space, ultimately allowing things to flow through a system. The amount of time an individual or group of people spends in a place will often shape their attachment and perspective to that place. Time constrains the possible paths that can be taken through space, given a starting point, possible routes, and rate of travel. Visualizing time over space is challenging in terms of cartography and includes space prism, advanced 3D visualizations, and animated maps.